Hey Mountain Bike Action, this is Jason from Trek Bikes again. Last week we talked about sag and spring setup. This week we're going to talk about rebound. We've got a Trek /98 here, just to use as an example. So first of all, what is rebound? Well, in regards to mountain bike suspension, we're talking about rebound damping, which is a force generated within the fork or the shock that works opposite to the spring force. So when the fork or shock is extending, it's typically created by oil being forced through valves that are externally adjustable. So why is it important? Rebound damping helps to dissipate energy that would otherwise make the bike difficult to control. So you think of like a pogo stick where there's a spring and no damper. With too little rebound damping, the fork or shock would extend too quickly. Rider experiences uncontrolled or like a bucking sensation. Too much damping and the fork or shock is too slow to extend and unable to reset before the next bump. So in this case, the rider experiences what's typically called packing. Bike will ride low in travel and it often feels dead or harsh. Now, how to set up rebound? The easiest way is to start just by counting the total number of clicks that are available. So I usually count from fully closed or clockwise to fully open, which is fully counterclockwise in most cases. Rebound is directly related to your spring rate, so the more rebound damping that's required. So you move the adjuster more towards the closed position. With a lower spring rate or lower pressure, less rebound damping is required, so you move the adjuster towards the open position. Start with the adjuster based on where you fall, basically above the overall range. So if there's 10 clicks available and you're kind of an average weight rider, start at about 5 clicks out. It's common to count the clicks from outward from the fully closed position. With the base setting, start riding and adjust as necessary. The most common mistake is running too much rebound damping. It feels good during the parking lot push test, but it's actually too slow to let the suspension recover between bumps. So you try going 1 click at a time closer to full open until it starts to feel loose, and then you can back down 1 click. The fork and shock should be balanced, so the number of clicks can and most likely will vary between the two, but the overall feel should be similar between the two to keep the whole bike settled. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by, checking out the video on Rebound. Click here to see our previous video on sag.